What's up, y'all? What's up? It's Chris Kane with the Windy News. I might start saying Windy News, y'all. The fairy's been talking to me. And I don't know. We're like in between, you know what I'm saying? Flex News. Cause I really ain't flexing no more. I done got so feminine, but I meant to flex in the womb. But shit. I ain't flexing no more. I done got all of this feminine energy. Dealing with my true self. So basically, y'all, I've been just walking around feeling heartbroken. And it's showing in my surroundings. It's like I just can't get in the peaceful vibe, but yeah. You know what I mean? If I was running from anything, this is the real me. I'm exposing the real me to y'all. Even though, I don't know, y'all, I was just trying to be strong. You know what I'm saying? That's why the divine feminine stepped in. The divine feminine know I was just trying to be strong. When I ended up back in Louisiana, I knew I couldn't cry. I went to take care of my mom. She was having a surgery. And then, yeah, I got comfortable for that shit. I was heartbroken. I made me a little friend over there. So, you know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah was really just an scapegoat. But I feel like that was a blessing from the universe, because I don't know if I would have made it. If I wouldn't have had a little something. You know what I mean, friend, you know what I mean? But I told her it was nothing serious. But anyway, I knew I couldn't cry in front of my mom, so what I did was I tucked it all in. Tucked it all in, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just be honest. So, yeah. Tuck that shit all in because it hurt too much. I was shedding tears in it. I can't cry in front of my family, you know what I'm saying? So it was always hide and cry, but it felt like somebody was punching me in my chest. Bah, 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 bah. Now while I'm going through it, I'll tell you about these male best friends. Her friend telling her I'm straight, all Kane ain't. I don't know what his intention was. I ain't never trusted a nigga, to be honest with y'all, but I had to play the game how it go. But I trusted her. I trust her more than I trust him, you know, to be honest. And that's not off of no simp shit. I'm in tune, I look into shit. With that being said, male friends are lame, son. That's just extra trouble for, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get back to serious. I don't want to get on that shit. That's that overly masculine shit. I gotta trust the divine feminine. They the ones that give me all the info. And even before I met my soulmate, and I was warned that if I get my wife now, we're gonna break up. And she gonna have a male friend that I'ma think she did something with, but she didn't. So I was warned before it even happened, like before I even met her about that. But anyway, I'm getting more and more open with y'all, because I ain't got nothing else to do. I ain't got nobody to talk to. Family ain't trying to hear, nobody trying to hear none of this shit. Especially the conscious shit, all this and all this. I understand, I'm not crazy. I know people don't want to talk, especially a man don't want to hear a man talk about soulmates and this and that. The first thing is let go. Man, it's not always that simple, especially whenever you got spirituality tied into it. Anyway, I just started punching the bed until I stuffed all my shit in. I had to. They would have ate me up alive. And that's just me being honest. I never want to diss my family because I love my mom and my sister. But they do not know how to deal with a man having feelings. You know what I'm saying? First of all, they never truly respected my soulmate to be. Well, we wasn't really around them. But they always, because she was younger than me, they always just looked at her as like, you know what I mean? Oh, that's a little young girl, whatever, you know what I mean? But I forget her age because she had more knowledge than me. She read more than me. You know what I mean? So I never looked at her as a younger woman. You know what I mean? She had more knowledge than me. We get to talking and you know what I mean? She sounded like she was older than me. But yeah, that's when I stuffed all my feelings in, and I ain't never been right since. Whenever the divine feminine telling me go back to my genuine, I know what they mean. They talking about when we first broke up and I refused to rap because I was telling her male friend who was claiming to be my friend also I shouldn't rap. He telling me that women ain't shit and they need rap. Basically, he was the one pushing in my head, women don't care about love, women don't. And even the divine feminine said, yeah, he was right about certain things. It's just the attitude about being right. Okay, you might see some flaws in the feminine because we're here on earth going through human experiences, but how you gonna go about that? You gonna use it to your advantage? You gonna use anger against women? You know what I'm saying? The most I ever did was talk shit on the internet, which I never aimed to no specific women. I was just stating the truth. I'm dealing with Santa Muerte, she's raw. But I've never actually used the fact that I know women to manipulate them. That's the difference. It's not that I just know more about women than other men. That's not what makes me the king of feminine energy. The thing that makes me the king of feminine energy is, shit, whether my soulmate want to admit it or not, that's the most toxic nigga I ever met. But she not going to admit that because she got love for him because she grew up with him. But that's that child, that's that part of her, that's the part she need to grow up, you know what I'm saying? And that's what she caught me off. That's what she caught me. That's that immature shit that caught me off guard. Grown woman, I feel like a grown woman would have known to talk to me instead of how important it would be to talk to me instead of believing info about me from someone else. You don't know what a nigga telling you. You know what I'm saying? You gonna believe that I'm overly mad? That's what I was getting from her. Like, he was telling her, like, after he got upset at me for nothing, because he got upset at me because of my connection with her, because he fucked one of my friends. And I felt her thinking it, like, damn, King, they using you. And he didn't tell me about it, and he got mad because I was like, bro, you fucked so-and-so. She, like, sent me the image, because he told me he was meeting somebody at a hotel, but she, like, sent me the image of her, she knew who was at the hotel, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, King, they using you. And he wondered why he couldn't fuck her. He wanted to fuck my soulmate so bad, but the reason he can't fuck her is because she don't get down with that whole shit. That's why I got respect for her. If you too much of a hoe, you know what I'm saying? But her karma was that she never warns other women about what he does. You know what I mean? She had karma from watching him do it. That's a disregard for women. You know what he about to do. You know he about to fucking ghost her. And you're not even gonna warn her, which is player hating. But on the other side, they don't see that. They see women come first, and you got karma for letting that, just sitting there and watching all that happen. Or why even hang with somebody that do that to women? But women can be soft and make excuses for niggas, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's what they want. They wanted to do. That's what they want. No, they wanted to fall in love and find this charming guy that You know, I already know the nigga game. This charming guy that just falls in love at first sight. They didn't ask to get fucking ghosted. But women can be suckers for love like that, and a man that know that can play that. But y'all, they don't see it coming. They see me as running game because I'm overly honest. But they don't see through the charm that some of these niggas got. Charm is a real thing. Anyway, it's not about him. It is about him though, because he significantly played that role of karma. That's that energy that I erased. And anytime he come up, I gotta wonder why. Like, cause I gotta make sure that slate is completely clean. Which it is. It is. But now he even more in love with my soulmate, or what he calls, well, Divine Feminine say, yeah, he in love with her. But not, you know what I mean? It's not that real love like what you got with a connection. He mad. He played himself. He kept calling her shallow, 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 shallow. She shallow, she shallow. And then he see her not being shallow because she's realizing that, oh shit, Kane wasn't being fucked up. Kane was actually, and he's seeing that touch her heart. And then now his head fucked up like, and I kept trying to tell him, bro, she not gonna keep it real with you. Of course she acting shallow, nigga. You just a friend. But he don't know. He think he get the real parts of it like I did it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, yeah. So I know what they mean whenever they when they want me to tap into that. I know what that means. That means go back from before I punched that damn pillow, before I punched that damn bed. But that shit hurted. I woke up every day, pain in my chest. And that's still how it feels. It's like, bro, this shit never gonna heal. And that's why I ran from it. The shit feel like it's never gonna heal. And